Hey, what's going on, everybody? JC in the house. Special guest for me tonight, Miss Watts. We done a couple of lives, a couple of videos together. So everybody gather around. Your boy JC, your Miss Watts in the house. Everybody gather around. JC in the house. You know. And tonight's topic is long distance relationships. So yeah, everybody gather around. How's everybody doing? What's going on, Latrice? Everybody gather around. What's going on, Latrice? What else we got in the building? What's going on, Randall? What's going on, everybody? Everybody gather around. Everybody gather
You,
around. Everybody gather around. JC and Joanna Watts is in the building. What's going on with you? How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. What's going on with you though? Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, what you're about and stuff.
Not much to tell.
Uh oh.
Luana Bonaparte Watts. Yep, keeping it low today.
Uh oh.
Um, 54 years old, and just the type of person that like to tell it like it is, from a woman's point of view.
Uh oh. Uh-oh, and tonight's topic is long distance relationships. When you first hear that, what comes to your mind? You think about long distance relationships.
Wow. The first thing that comes to my mind is wow. Um, I guess long distance relationships are pretty cool to have. What I consider telephone boyfriend and girlfriends, because that's
Uh-oh.
what you basically are. That's what you are until you actually, meet the person. I'm going to put my glasses on because I want to read the
Uh-oh.
comments as well.
Uh-oh. Oh, you got the
Excuse me,
glasses on
excuse
this
me,
evening. Okay, I see
excuse
you.
me, excuse me. It makes
I
me look
see you.
smart. Now I look smart.
Hey, I like that. See,
Okay,
see. What's going on, Denise?
thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
don't see
though.
the people you see, but yeah, long distance relationships are basically, to me, boyfriends and girlfriends that are telephone bound. A lot of times you might get to go visit the person a couple of times, see the person a couple of times. But I don't know if I can stand behind long distance relationships. I don't know if that's good. What about you? What do you think? Hi, Denise.
What's going on, Gabriella? But no, though. I mean, my stance on long distance relationships. I feel it's good. I feel it's good. It's great. You actually have to get to know the person. You have that type of connection with that person beyond just physical. And that's what's lacking as far as today's relationship. I feel like a lot of it is just lust and
There's that
physical
word
sex.
again.
That's it. And I don't really feel like
Everybody
that is
wants to talk about
you're
lust.
maintaining the
Lust.
flavor. You're maintaining the spices. When it's just all just physical and no kind of substance, you know. And we talked about lust in our last video, so you know, for the
We
viewers who
talk
haven't
about
seen
lust
it,
in all our videos. Every time we
yeah,
talk about sex, we talk about lust.
yeah. But like I said, y'all wanna check that video out, y'all can. It's on my channel. So what's going on, Tanisha? What's going on? You know, but you know what I'm saying. You have to build that up first. But I feel like the time frame for you guys to meet need to be at least maybe a month or two after y'all establish that this is that y'all want to be exclusive. Um, you know, like I said, to each his own. But I feel like you can build more of a bond emotionally rather than just it always got to be a physical act because you really got to take time to study that person, learn that person. The only thing that's really tough about it is just not actually being there with that person. But like I said, you
But
build it.
how can you bond with someone that and I'm talking about you can have a mental bond, But then that bond has to be more than just mental. It has to have some physical to it too. You can't just mentally be bonded to a person. You have to be just as physically. I physical, excuse me. I could talk to somebody on the phone for 4 months. But let's say when I do finally go to meet them, let's say that person is I'm gonna go a different direction. Let's say that person is about 105 pounds, 4 foot 5, um, bald, missing, the whole top row, whatever he's got going on. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Should I still be willing to bond with that person? Should the mental bond be more than what the physical bond is? You don't think they should walk hand in hand? You should also feel that physical and that mental?
I mean, I feel like you should, but it's just kind of like what's
Mhm.
separating you from the next person, because we have so many options as people. We have dating apps, we have face-to-face people we meet in the streets, in the grocery store, gas station, etc. But it's like, you have to make yourself different than everybody else, And I feel like if you don't have a some kind of mental bond, then the physical is
Wait,
just gonna like come and go. What's going on, Keisha? What's going on, Nate, Remy? That's what I'm saying though. I mean, it's more longing than just a physical bond that you may have, or may just be,
I don't,
y'all
I don't,
guessing over each
I,
other.
I don't think two people can be boyfriend and girlfriends over the phone, never met in real life, um, and live long distance, and still will be able to. Uh, how long to keep that mental love? Because that's all it is at that point in time. Going. How long do you think that'll last? How long do you think a long distance relationship can last? Hey guys, that's listening in. How long do you think a long distance relationship can last? Because I don't think it can.
I mean, I feel like it can last, but one of the two people have to make the arrangement to go out there and see each other, preferably the man, because he finds a wife, finds the good things, and receive favor from the Lord. So man got to be like, hey, let's do this. Let me fly out there and see you, and let's make it see there's more than just us mentally, because like you said, it got to be some type of
Mhm.
physical bond. It don't have to necessarily be sex, but it got to be the kind of touch, that kind of bond you feel in person. So you're right about that. But I was just saying, as far as having built up before y'all meet each other in person, it's more it's more satisfying than you just meet somebody on the street. Okay, arrange a date. Then it's like I haven't really built that much bond from now until the date. You know what I mean? I mean, to
No,
each his own.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I just
No,
don't.
no, I'm saying though. So
It,
you
the
think,
only
let's
way
say,
alone.
no,
I'm
listen,
sorry. Go
listen,
ahead.
listen. All right. So you saying like, let's say somebody got your number right now, and he said, okay, let
Hmm.
me meet, okay, let's meet up for
Excuse
coffee. What's today? Saturday, right? Okay, let's meet up for coffee on Tuesday, right? Okay,
me. Hmm.
you think that short amount of bond is gonna be longer than somebody that you get met on the phone and you actually got the time to actually know that person before y'all met up? You know, like maybe like a month or two, as opposed to that quick 3 to 4 days of just exchanging numbers and maybe just having a regular conversation before the date.
Hmm. Tell us about the one you're in, Denise. We're going to talk until it comes across, but tell us a little bit about it. So Denise says she's in one now, Jonathan.
Okay. Okay, you're in one. How's that treating you, Denise?
There's going to be a delay. Let's see. Keisha says, I think a long distance relationship can work, but it has to be established if it is long term or short term. I agree with that too, Keisha, but unless somebody's talking about moving, it's going to
Yeah.
be short term. And 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 a lot of times you're talking to people who've already established their lives. So you're asking someone to actually pick up their lives and go live or go see, I'm not see, go start a new life with this long distance relationship person. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, I'm sure that somewhere along the line it has worked.
No,
There's a Murphy's Law. Anything that can't, can be, will be somewhere along the line. But I just don't think that's a wise thing to do. I mean, short term will not last. The
I
only
feel
way
like,
long term is Keisha is gonna last is if somebody picks up and moves.
but I mean, I feel like if you guys are trying to make actually this person is your soulmate, then it's, like I said, he or she may not be around you. She may be in another state, or he may be in another state. So, if you're saying limited, always, pick your options. That might be the best choice for you to date someone who's in a different state as opposed to people around you that you're accustomed
Yeah,
to.
but I mean, and if you're looking for change, that's a big change to look for. So you have to be ready to mentally be ready to move. Because if
I'm just,
no one's moving, it's a short-term relationship.
I'm
It's a
saying,
relationship that you get on the plane and go spend the weekend. You're gonna have sex. Let's not act like we're not gonna have sex. We're gonna have sex.
whoa, whoa,
You're gonna have
what,
sex.
what?
You are. You are. You are. You are, Jonathan. Stop it. Stop it. You are going to have sex. If you go the 2, 3, 4, 500 miles away to go see somebody, that's in the written, that's in the books, unless you've decided that you will not before you even get there. But if it goes unsaid, it goes unspoken. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Now, you just can't. If you're going to do something like that, you're going to have to decide if this is something that you want enough to be able to move or want to move. Like I said, a lot of people are already established at that point in time. So to
Okay,
pick
Denise.
up and move is a big thing. But then there are some people who are not. So, I
I
mean,
feel like,
let's see. Keisha, go ahead.
no, Denise said it takes the 2 hour distance. We've been online. We take turns coming to see each other. I mean, yeah, like I would like Denise said, like as long as it's like, okay, I go down there, you come down here, and within I'll say 2 years, we're getting plans to what are we doing? I'm going there, or you're coming down here. What's the game plan?
Right.
But
Hmm.
there has to be impact when y'all see each other beyond just a physical. You have to actually like this person
Oh,
that you're getting
right.
around.
So right, Denise, answer this question. So you guys takes turn going back and forth. So is it getting serious enough that you guys are talking about one of you moving to the other? But 2 hours is a good little bit, but it's not as mm, yeah. I think for me, anything over 4 hours is, well, 2 hours is still, that's long distance. That's not right around the corner. You can't call them and they come. So that's long distance. She's right.
Well, you just got to make it interesting, though. I know in mine, I made it interesting. You have to play. You
Hey,
gotta play
Siobhan.
little.
Hey, Belinda.
I mean, you gotta FaceTime, you gotta Skype, you gotta do stuff to entertain each other while y'all wait. And like I said, the momentum builds up by the time y'all meet each other in person. It's, the feeling is just crazy because it's like, am I really buying this plane ticket? Am I really getting on the plane to come see you?
Wow. So
This is
you've had a long distance relationship before.
well, of course, I have had it. I mean, it didn't work out, but it worked. It ended the way it's supposed to end. Unfortunately.
Right. It did what it did. And I get that. I've had what I my long distance relationship, the one that I had before, was a weekend based relationship. It was only a relationship that took place on the weekend. Am I freezing up? It was only a relationship that took place on the weekend. So I get that. But even then, did you guys not talk about possibly one coming to the other?
Yeah, like, we talked about it, but it's just like we just kind of fell off as far as
But it never, so
communication.
it never manifested, so it didn't last.
Well, that doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means my situation didn't work itself out.
Yeah, and it can work. It's a Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law said
But
anything that can be is possible can be something of
but
that
see,
nature.
the only thing that may be tough is just trying to get that time off. To go out there and see somebody because unless you have money. If you're like working with somebody, it's gonna be kind of hard to be trying to
Mhm.
go back and forth and stuff. But other
Mhm.
than that, as far as trying to, board plane tickets, in hotels or whatever you want to call it, you still
Wow.
gotta, you still gotta plan everything out. As far as like,
Right.
is it kind of
Right.
me, she kind of
And
me,
it's a
like
lot of work.
how
It's a
often,
lot of work. But look,
Well,
Jonathan, look
that's
at
what
Melinda.
relationships are. That's what relationships are. It was work.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be that kind of work unless it's worth it. Now,
Yeah,
if
it
it's
was.
worth it, I say you go. If it is worth it, you guys, you girls, you get ladies, men, if it's worth it, go for it. But Melinda said try New York to South Carolina for 3.5 years. So she's been in a long distance relationship from New York to South Carolina for 3.5 years. Okay, so that tells me it's love. Doesn't it tell you that, Jonathan?
Yeah, it does.
So why not make the move? Is it because you both are so established? Let us know. Let us know, Belinda. Hi, Mel.
But see, I
Denise.
want to talk about as far as the cautious is, what you don't want to do as far as when you dating online and not be able to see that person is because you don't want to be catfish.
Sure, but I mean, if let me tell you something. If you meet somebody online, you guys talking on the phone, yada yada, there's no reason you should not have a few video conversations. There's no reason. You gotta know. And if that other person always putting off having a video conversation, then you can count that as a catfish.
Yeah.
Either catfish, whether catfish by description, like picture, or catfish by I got a wife, I got a husband. That kind of catfish too. There's a lot of that kind of catfish going on. But we have to make that a different show.
It's a catfish. I know, like I said, you don't want the catfish crew to run up on you. Hey, you been catfish. Like when what's it
That
called?
look, they
What's it
go to
called? That
cheaters.
movie, Nobody's Best or Nobody's Fool with Tiffany Huggage. Oh, you ain't seen that movie yet? No, I'm just saying you don't want a situation where they questioning this person and you spend all this time, especially you don't want to be sending, money, etc. You haven't even seen the person.
Well, shouldn't be none of that going on anyway. If he or she is asking for money, run. Denise said it's getting serious with True. Okay, that's great, Denise. I wish you the best in that. Am I free? Am I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
freezing?
yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Because people are texting me. People that are watching that are texting me. When you text me, it freezes up the screen.
Oh wow.
People that are
What's go-
watching who are texting me, when you text me,
what's going on?
Jonathan, my
Yeah.
I'm being texted to death. I said people watching are texting me,
Well, you
and
can't.
it's
You
making.
can't. Well, let them know. Like, text them after the show. Not right now.
Well, okay, people are watching that are texting me. They're doing it again. People who are watching that are texting. Uh, please text after the show because it freezes up the screen. Thanks a
Yeah.
bunch. I appreciate the comments and the compliments. So let's see. So the things are getting serious with Denise, as I was saying. Denise, I wish you guys the very, very, very best. That sounds amazing. Keep us posted, Denise, and let us know how that turns out.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you gonna read some? Let me see,
What
Melinda. I
I
have
want to
one of
see.
those too, D. Hi,
Yeah.
Brunel.
Now, Linda said like old school song "Weekend Love." I thought was he came to live with me and went to the left.
Dang.
Dang.
Wait a minute. I thought he was. He came to live with me. Huh? How long did you guys date, Melinda, before he came to live with you? Uh, you can come on the weekends, but we're not moving in. You're not moving in with me. I'm not moving in with you. We're not doing any of that until we start talking more on the marriage. Now, I don't push marriage and mix marriage with dating and friends with benefits and all. I don't mix all those together. But in the case of the long distance relationship,
Okay, Beverly said, I would friend out to me long distance relationship is not for me. Yeah, I mean, not for everybody.
can you
Okay.
still see me?
Yeah, yeah, I can see you froze a little bit. Okay,
Anyway.
Melinda said, we got engaged and everything. Oh, wow, 3 years.
Oh wow, 3 years. Oh wow. How long before you guys moved in together, Melinda? How long did it take you guys to have? How long were you in the long distance relationship before you moved in? I'm just curious. I mean, sister to sister, I just want to know. How long did it take? Wow. So, Jonathan, you honestly believe that a long distance relationship is something that a whole marriage can develop out of?
I mean, they can if the two people want it to work. I mean, and people, willing to sacrifice, for
Yeah,
the
that's a
better
big
half.
sacrifice.
I mean, it all depends, though.
Yeah, and you're right. It do all depend. I can't never say what I would never say what I would and would not do. Because if I actually met that right person, that right guy, I think I could do a long distance relationship and see where it goes.
That's what
It
I'm
have to
saying,
be
and
the
that's
right
why
person.
you're able to really build your self control, your self discipline. You kind of be like, okay, this person I really want to be with, then I have to make this myself right now, and have a trust issue that she's not doing nothing, I'm not doing nothing. So that's where the trust comes in as well. Because
So,
I feel like y'all can be in different states and not sleep around or not be out there with other people. Then that kind of makes your bond love more stronger. 'Cause some people live in the same roof and still have the urge to sleep with other people and stuff.
hmm Linda said exactly. I met his family. He met mine. It was wonderful. Aw. Well, I'm sorry it's not, what it was back then, but I guess you can be thankful for some wonderful years and then write the end of it off to the game. But girl, there's more out there. There's more. So
So you talking about?
Jonathan, there was hmm?
No, I was saying you talk about like moving in. Like, what's your stance on that? Like, how soon should a couple like move in together? In your opinion? Should they wait till
I
marriage
mean
or
I think
what's your
that
thoughts
it
about
depends on how
stacking it?
right. Look, you talking to the girl that married a man 5 months after she met him.
Uh-oh.
And
Amen.
but that was a rare situation. That's when I realized there can be rare situations. There's that Murphy law. Okay, there can be rare situations, and it lasted the 27 and until the death do us part. It went its course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll say that I think that you should determine that on your own. You know what I'm saying? There's no time frame on how long you can know a person
No,
before
cause
you move in.
no, cause I don't want the point where it's like y'all shacking up. Y'all might have pure kids, but y'all not really, really trying to get married. Y'all not really trying to build nothing together. But y'all have kids and y'all been together. And y'all just kind of living in the same roof. You know.
I get that, but you have to realize, especially with men, some men think marriages is taboo. A
Mm.
lot of guys think a lot of guys think marriage will mess up a whole relationship because they feel like women change when they get married. She wasn't like that before, yada yada yada. Which women feel that way too. We feel like he changed too,
Yeah.
but we try to adjust to those changes. We try to work with those changes. You guys kind of complain about those changes, so I think that you should, use your own judgment on how long you should take before you actually move in with a person. So wait a minute. Let's see. This is, is it Felicia? Felicia, Miss Covington. Let's keep it formal. So Melinda says yes, we still friends. That's good, Melinda, as you should be, as you should be. Miss Coveting, long distance relationships, girl, they will have a chance to build a couple of relationships at home, online, and out of the state. Dang. She said, she said, she said, long distance relationship, girl, they will have a chance to build a couple of relationships at home, online, and out of the state. So, so you saying that when they're in that one long distance relationship with you, they're also in other long distance relationship with a few other people, which is true.
It all depends on your core values. Like,
Yeah, you keep
and
going to core values, and
and
core
you be
values are wonderful, but everybody don't
exactly,
have them.
exactly.
That's why they playing on this line. That's why
Well,
there's
that's
so
what I'm
many
saying. Why
men
not just
on
tell the
these
other
same
person
sites.
no?
Hmm,
I said, why not
what?
just be honest? Tell that person, okay, I'm
That's
dealing with you, but I deal with other women or other men as well too. So why not just be honest?
right. Let me see. They would have to be friends zoned for a while. Yeah, yeah, they would have to be friend zoned for a while. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So friends,
My
huh?
aunt got married 2 weeks after she met my uncle. They're still together celebrating 50. Yeah,
Uh
that's
oh, amen, amen to
that's
that.
what's up. And we need stories like that. Who was that? That was Melinda. Melinda, thank you for sharing. That's what we need to know. You're supposed
That
to
was
be till
your
death
bad.
do us part. That's what true love is. True love is till death do us part. It is. You're gonna go through ups and downs. You're gonna go through changes. Your body's gonna change. Your mind's gonna change. It's just gonna be all kind of stuff going on. But it's till death do us part. That's what you said in front of God. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? Keep what you said. Keep what you
exactly.
said. It's covenant. Because they ain't done having fun. Oh, well, shoot. Girl, let me tell you, to me, a long distance relationship is unless you actually fall in love and blah, 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 and it can happen. We've seen that in Melinda, it can happen. But to me, a long distance relationship is almost like a game. It is. But what happens is mentally you attach. Do you agree, Jonathan? Can you
Yeah, yeah,
attach mentally in a long distance relationship? You can.
yeah.
You can. Mentally, you can attach. And then, hey, if it can go further, let it go where it go. But what happens when you're in it for so long, you only see each other maybe once or twice a month? What about that, Jonathan? Is I think once or twice a month to see one long distance relationship at least once a month. You should see that other person. I think at least, or twice a month if they could come one time, you go the other.
Yeah, just like I said before, I mean about the whole, you might not have that type of time to take off from your job or your
But
career or whatever.
you make time. You know,
No,
you
no, no,
make
I'm not
time.
saying like that because I know my boss, he don't even want me to be off, let alone have to take time off and stuff. But I was just saying that might just be the issue too. Y'all not able to see each other and stuff
Mm,
as far as
mm,
like how convenient it is for you guys.
Hi, Danetta. Let's see. Miss Covington. Where are we, Jonathan? Wait a minute now, because we got to. I just have to see what these young ladies are talking about. So, Danetta just came in. Hi, Dior. Miss Covington said yes. She's laughing, laughing, laughing. Yes, Jonathan, Melinda said. That's it, Miss Covington said. See, with this delay, I hate it. That is the real world. Okay. Those are core values. I feel the same, Melinda. But like you said earlier, the FaceTime is a M. Is she said MF? Yeah, MF. I
Yeah,
knew.
it's really important to do all
Wait a minute.
that.
Wait a minute. I knew if my ex better had answers that phone. If he didn't, I would call until he did. I didn't play. Miss Covington, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I gotta see. The sex will probably be crazy though. Oh, that's a good topic to talk about. Miss Covington said the sex would probably be crazy though, Jonathan. She's
Yeah,
saying that with two people finally get to meet each other and hang out and look and act out on all those promises they made to each other over the phone. Then she said it'll probably be crazy. I'll just keep it real. That's what keep it real.
exactly. It's something crazy. It's a good experience,
Okay,
but
we can say
hey,
that. We can say this. The sex would probably be crazy. Wait a minute. I think if they are spontaneous and want to see each other randomly, it may be fun. You're right, Miss Covington. You are most definitely right. And I don't think anything's wrong with that, especially if both people agree.
yeah.
I think it'll be wonderful. I think it'll be fun. I think the sex would probably be totally amazing. That's all I can think of.
What's going on, Chris? What's going on, man? Tonight's topic is long distance relationships. Do they work? Do they don't work? The pros and the cons. So yeah, let me talk about as far as the pros of a long distance relationships. Once again, you have that mental simulation that that's needed to have the conversations that you need. The fact that you can't see that person, you got to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice time being with that person, so you have to once again make that bond, that connection. Oh, thank you. But yeah, and then also too, uh, the benefits of it is just when y'all do see each other, it's an incredible feeling when you get off the plane after maybe a 2 hour flight, 3 hour flight, or however long it is. Just to see somebody when you land, it's like, oh my god, it's just a unreal feeling when you go out there traveling and stuff. So you know.
So it felt
And
lazy.
when you
Did
may
you?
experience a new city, a new town, a new atmosphere. So it's always something different.
I want to
Okay.
know, did you honestly believe you were in love?
I, I don't think I was in love. I think I just like the connection, like the simulation. I think I just enjoy
So
myself. I don't think I was in love. I think more like in lust, but
I wanted to go there, but I didn't want to go
yeah, I think
there.
it was more lust.
Right. It's this. What was it? It's only human nature. It's where you take it that makes it a sin. I'm glad we crossed it in a later time, in a later day, but it's only human nature. You can't even control it. I don't care who they are. They won't admit it, but they can't control it.
What's going on, Darlene? What's going on, Marlon? What's going on, Chris? Okay, Chris said a long distance won't work due to temptation. If you need you here at this time, you're not here for me. Someone else might be.
Mm.
That's true.
What do you
You
say, Pastor?
gotta pray.
Most definitely true. That's why I say a long distance relationship for me. I don't think that at work. I mean I did a weekend relationship before,
Said
and
we
that's
can
easy. That's It's not
said
hard.
we
It's
can
not difficult to hmm?
You said we
What?
can to. Oh wow, that's funny.
Well, I mean that's I was in a relationship on the weekends. He lived somewhere else. He came on the weekends.
Okay.
I mean, that's when he got here. A weekend relationship. If I needed a shoulder to cry on Wednesday, guess what?
Oh,
Didn't have it. Didn't have it. So to me, that wasn't. He couldn't pick up, and I couldn't pick up. So it didn't work. It didn't last. And that's all I'm saying. For people that is established, it's harder to do.
okay. Melinda said it was. I'm telling you, because you are missing each other so freaking much. It was like the best lovemaking ever. I'm not going to lie. He was the love of my life. Wine me, dine me, took me on shopping sprees, everything. I love that man with my
Mhm.
soul.
Mhm.
And he's the one I feel.
Mhm.
And he is one of few I can say that about. Chris said, A weak
There you go.
relationship. What is that? Weak.
He said,
Yeah,
what?
see, you gotta go more in depth. So people don't know what a weak relationship is. They're like y'all just hang out, y'all hook up or what? Like y'all go out on dates. Like what y'all
We
doing on the
did
weekend?
that. We hung out, we hooked up, we went to movies, went to
Uh oh.
concerts. We were boyfriend and girlfriends that only saw us each other on the weekends. That's what it was. So again, if it's a Wednesday night and I'm feeling some kind of way and I need to cry for whatever reason it may
Uh
be,
oh. Uh
it's not
oh.
like I can make that phone call and he's here.
Uh
And
oh.
and I want a relationship that if I need to make a 2 or 3 o'clock in the AM call, I want him to be able to come, and vice versa. And if he needs to be at 2, 3 o'clock, what? He
No,
might be
I'm reading.
feeling sad.
No, I'm reading Chris's comment. He said
What is Chris
just
saying?
just have sex on the weekend,
Hey
basically.
man, let's go back. Long distance, wait a minute, can work if the vibe is under, understandable and the distance is temporary. Right. That's
Yeah.
the part I'm talking about, Marlon. The distance being temporary. I could deal with it then. Chris, just F on the weekend. Okay. We didn't F at the concert. We didn't F at the movies. We didn't F at the dinner table. We did other things. We dated on the weekends,
Exactly.
Christopher.
Exactly. And dated.
We dated. And what's wrong with dating on the weekends? He lived in another state.
Exactly.
He came to the weekends. Friday, leave back out early Monday. What do you want?
came by and dropped a load and went, kept it moving.
Who said that?
No, I was just saying, okay,
You
okay.
said that, Jonathan?
I was messing around with you. Okay, Melinda said, I had a weekend of love, honey,
Okay.
and like you said, if
Go
you
to
need and
unleash the
come,
beast.
you know it's real. Okay, Chris said, that's lust, not relationship. That's no strings attached.
Bingo! So now I know, Christopher, you can read between the lines. Grown up talk. I was wondering if you were going to catch on, but I see you had a couple of birthdays and you made it on in. Next. Thank you, Christopher.
Uh-oh.
Jonathan, let it go. Let it go.
Uh-oh.
Basically, friends. Right. Exactly, Christopher.
Y'all,
Basically,
buddies.
friends.
Every time,
It's Christopher.
buddies.
It's my decision. My decision.
Okay.
he tried. He tried me, Melinda, on live.
Uh-oh. All right, what's going on, Jessica? So yeah, so like, okay, so you did say something about, not being there
Hey,
for that
Jessica.
person when you need them in a crisis. Maybe you might be in the
Exactly.
hospital, maybe you need a shoulder to cry on, that person is not there. So, you know,
What if my car breaks down? I can't call him to say, my car broke down. I'm stuck in a dark place. I can't call him. So for me, it wasn't what I needed. Is Christopher still at it?
no, he laughing at you.
You talking
Oh
about
no,
these are Jonathan?
no, man. No, I
Christopher
was
is
gonna
still
say, no, I was gonna say like you touched on the female not being there when you physically need them. So, that could be a con of being in a long distance relationship. The person is not there, whether you need go to the hospital, or go to the doctor, etc. So it is something that, a negative, you know, you like you say, your battery breaking down, he's not there to comfort you and give you peace, etc. So it's yes, there are some negatives about it though.
okay. I'm gonna let it go. Hi, Auntie. Okay, we gotta we gotta straighten up. It's my aunt.
Uh-oh.
Those are not his problems. Why, Christopher? So you don't think you should have to be there? I assume you're talking about if the car breaks down and you want to call him. Those are not his problems. So you mean to tell me, if Christopher, if your girlfriend or your significant other called you in the need of her being stranded somewhere, it wouldn't be your problem to go check it out? I can't see his answer yet. So apparently he's a
Nah, he
Christian.
hasn't. He hasn't
I
commented
got
yet.
me dying.
What's going on,
Ask
Angela?
him.
What's going on, everybody? No, but like, no, I actually made a post about that, and guys are getting on the post saying, no, it's not her responsibility, and it's her fault, and cheating.
Wow.
And that's serious. They kind of got at me. I was like, nah, make sure she got better. Make sure her light is on. Even if you don't know how to fix it,
Wow.
you at least take it to a mechanic who do know. Don't just have her stranded or that just tells me you don't really care about this woman. You're not worried about her getting back in shape.
Bingo.
You
Because
know what
that's
I mean?
what
You
it
just
would
don't
tell
care about
me.
this woman. You don't care about her safety. You don't care
That's what it
if
would tell
they,
me.
you
That's
know
what
what
it
I
would
mean?
tell me.
Like
Let me tell you
that's just being
something.
very inconsiderate.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
I haven't pumped gas in my car in about 20 years until my husband has. I hadn't pumped gas in my car. I've never taken the trash out. It's not happening. It's not gonna do. It was me and three other boys in the house, including my husband. Why would I have to do that much? And there would be
But
things that I wouldn't expect them to do either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting them to go through the house and pull all the linens and do the linens and then make the beds back up. Those are things that I did. So why wouldn't you go out and, if your girl is stranded somewhere, go and get her or be there to make sure she good?
I
That's
mean,
what
or at
a
least
real
I mean,
man.
or at least
That's what a real man does.
Uber or
That's what a real man
safety
does.
so she can get home safe. But like I said, I mean, these new generation of
Talking about call
men that
triple
being
A.
raised.
You are triple A. If I well, excuse me, I was gonna say something. They got me today. Marlon, who said you call triple A. If he and I are together, he is triple A. Okay, now don't get it twisted now. I'm gonna ride or die for mine too. He don't have to just ride or die for me. I ride or die for mine too. If I got to show up and turn my hat to the back, then that's what we got. That's what we do. But I'm just saying, you men, take care of your women. Take care of your women.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. See, a lot of brothers they haven't seen a grown man take care of a woman, so we don't know what that looks like. We just hear protect, provide. We don't know what that looks like. We never seen that. That's why I
Are
said.
you
That's
serious?
why I said you cannot teach. Did I not say you can't teach a, a boy, a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man because situations like that, a man should already know. Okay, you struggling
Look,
or your car breaking down. I need to make sure you're okay. So there you
look.
go. There's a
Now
man right there.
you you talking common courtesy when you're talking about that though,
I'm
Jonathan.
just saying though.
My boys don't have
I'm not
men
saying
here.
your individual situation. I'm talking about generally speaking. A lot of guys don't feel like it's their responsibility. It's not their responsibility
That's
to open the door
crazy.
for you. Not their responsibility
Let
to
me
punch
tell
your
you.
gas, take your trash up. That's what the guy. That's a lot of guys feel like. So you really can't.
Mm.
And who raising these boys? Okay, you saying that they can't. A woman can't raise a man to be a man. Come on now. It's situations like that tell you where a lot of boys' heads at. A lot of men heads at.
I raise
Right there.
boys.
I'm not
My
saying you.
boys,
I'm talking
if
about
Rich,
generally
let me
speaking.
tell me when you finish, because I gotta get in. I raise
Oh,
boys.
okay. Go on,
I
go
got
on. Hey, man. What? Hey, go on.
listen, Jonathan. I raise boys. My boys don't come in the house and leave me outside and it's dark outside. My boys they stand in that door and they make sure I get in. I don't when I go grocery shopping, I don't do nothing but honk the horn. They come out and bring the groceries back in. Hell, I just walked around the store, picked it out and paid for it. I need to bring it in and put it up. That's not happening. So you know what? I'm learning. If that's what some of the men are thinking now, then I'm doing good as a single mother raising my boys. I must be doing a good job because they're doing the things that a man should do. If
Exactly.
young women tell me my boys are well-mannered boys, and they are,
Yes, they
and I'm
are.
raising them, and they're polite, and they're courteous, and they know exactly how to treat a female, and at the same time they're athletic, and they are masculine, very masculine. So yeah, back to what you were saying about a woman can't raise the son. Oh, she could do it. She do it every day, all the time. Yeah, and that don't stop. When they get older, you
Understood.
still raising.
I want to say it like
Out
that.
the
I mean,
house, still raising.
I said that she can, but that's why I said that they need mentors, they need guidance counselors to nurture that development. Because right then and there, it should
Well,
have told you like, okay, her car breaking down. Okay, I need to make sure she's okay. Not no, okay, you do it, you fend for yourself type of nonsense, you know.
would the mentor tell them that? Because
Well,
some
see,
of the
it's tough
guys that are
because
posting differently, apparently,
nobody is teaching the men that. You know what I mean? Or they're not open to
well,
listen to it.
what about the ones already in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and don't know it? What about the ones already in
They're
their
already
30s,
stuck in their
40s, and
ways.
50s
They're
and
not
don't
a
know?
lot of them not really going to try to process, somebody telling them what's going on because they feel like they know everything.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do
Pride
like the
ego.
coach did. Women, teach your men. You gotta teach your men. It's too late to teach them. You can't. You try to teach a man some common courtesy towards a female right now. He'll swear you're trying to run him over. You're trying to run him and tell him what to do.
Well, see,
You want to be the man in the house. You can't
well,
tell him babes. I need you to open that door because I'm a lady and that's what I like. This is what I like. You open your own damn door. I'm not coming to open the door. Guys. I'm telling you guys who out there who claim you can't find no good woman, you got to teach a woman. Excuse me, treat a lady like a lady, and you'd be
exactly,
surprised what you get. You'd be surprised.
exactly,
You'd
exactly. I
be
got it.
surprised what you get. Open those doors. Make sure her gas tank is full. Why are you
Dude ain't
letting
trying to
me?
hear all that stuff.
Hmm?
The guy ain't trying to hear all that
Wait a minute. Let's see.
because
Why
they've
are
been
you
brought in the
laughing?
past by women who didn't appreciate that type of stuff. And I ain't gonna lie though, because some women they kind of ruthless, man. Like you try to open the door for them, they can't little. Why you doing this? Or why you try to open my door? Like what? I'm just opening the door. Like what you gotta
That
do?
is fabulous. For a girl, if you open the door for a female and she
Come on
complain about it, get ready, get rid of. Okay? Because it's going if opening the door make her complain, you can guarantee it's gonna be a lot of other crazy junk gonna complain about. Get ready, get rid
now.
of. Everybody
And then sometimes
everybody
too.
over 21 that say they a woman are some of those are girls. They're in their 30s. I'm not saying about in their 30s. I'm saying you got girls in your 20s, you got girls in your 30s, you got girls in your 40s, all the way up. Stop looking at girls. Look for women. Look for somebody who's got something, wants something, want to establish something. Because if you looking for a girl to look cute, pie, to put it on your side, whatever, little twerking, merk, and all that other, if you're looking for that, you're going to get just what you asked for. A child, a woman, look, a woman with oh!
What? Why you laughing? Why you laughing?
Because you fell again.
Oh my bad, my bad, my bad.
Okay, let's go back to reading some of the comments that are out there. Okay, that's what your man is supposed to do. Melinda said, I'm sure, Jonathan, I told you, you're a lot older in mind than a lot of these guys. Right. I told him that today, too, Melinda. Your parents raised you right, yeah. And he was raised
Mhm.
by what? What were you raised by? Tell
Whoa,
everybody what you were
whoa,
raised
whoa, whoa,
by. What
whoa,
were you?
whoa. What you mean? Whoa, what you mean?
Hmm?
I ain't gonna say
Right.
nothing.
Okay.
I'd be
Or
all
they
the way.
haven't been trained to be gentlemen, basically. Mrs. Covington was saying she was with the okay. AX. Don't work the end. What that mean? Say that. Amen. You show them that you're right way. Hello. Let's see. Don't live in Detroit. Can a man raise a girl into a woman? Ooh, that's yeah. A man, if he has to, he can. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir, Marlon. If he has to raise a woman, he will. A good father will do whatever it is he has to do. The end. And he will teach her what not to accept in a man. And if if a mother could teach that too, but a girl will hear it better from her father.
True.
So yeah, Charlotte ain't that deep. Let me see.
Okay, JC,
That's
you
true. I raised
sleeping?
three.
Mm.
So let's go all the way
Okay,
down. They were
so
talking the whole time. Hmm?
okay,
So we'll
Xavier
do
said
Melinda. I
don't.
need someone to love me, and without my wig, she's still crazy, Melinda. Hi, Miss Winchester. So, um, you think it's cool? Let me see. My daddy did show me all the tricks about men. That's it. And we were a close father too. I mean, family too, Melinda. So I had brothers, and so they taught me. They, what to accept, what not to accept. And I heard it, you know, and when I saw it, I let it go. It's just not worth it. You're
But
right.
no, but my question is, who's showing the men to be those type of men that the daddies are warning to sit their daughters about? Like, if he's saying, okay, you need to do to protect them for you. Yeah, my fault. You want a guy to protect and provide for you. Who's showing the men to actually learn what protection and what providing for me before more than just financially and physically? You know, who's teaching the sons what that looks like? You know, so
The
he doesn't get into
mothers.
a relationship with a woman and she expects him to know all this and he doesn't know what to do. You know,
Why does he not know what to do? What
because
is it that the
he
mother
hasn't
can't
really been in
teach?
situations
We
like
can
that.
even
Too
teach
not
him.
to.
We can even teach him how to stand up and pee. We can't show him, but we can teach him. You understand? A man could show a boy. A man could show a boy how to walk, how to stand, how to hold. But and he can teach him. But even though a woman can't actually show him a lot of those things, she can show as hell teach him. Now these mothers are raising these boys. I don't know why men just refuse to believe that we can do it. I mean, it's being done. It
I
is
mean,
there's no
it is.
we do it or not. We not That's not a question. That's just like saying, do Donald Trump lie every day? That's not a question. If you follow politics even a little tiny bit, every day he lies. So I don't even understand why the news talk about it, because it's a lie, 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 lie. Waste of time. Can a woman raise a boy to be a man? Yes, she can. Yes, you can. And we could talk about it till we both blue in the face, but it's going to be a waste of time because there's too many examples out there. Too many where it's been done. So I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Like I said, we're going to
I
agree to
mean, it's been
disagree.
done repeatedly,
Agree to disagree.
repeatedly. Every generation, even from slavery, it's been done repeatedly. And some amazing men have come from these mothers who've raised these boys by themselves. Some amazing men. So it could be done. I don't know why guys, you know what? I gotta say it. I just have to say it. I don't, black men need to give black women their props. Their props due. Black men are some of our biggest critics. They don't like how big our ass is, or our ass ain't big enough.
Uh-oh.
I'm going there. I'm
Uh-oh,
going
you
there.
using the A word on the
They don't
cell
like
phone now?
how small the boobs are. They don't like how thick this is, and how they don't like how long or short. They always the ones that are always hardest on black women. And we black women always want to say we love our black men. We take the bull from them. We take the cheating from them. We take the lies from them. And instead of them saying, this black woman has strength, our black women have strength, they're strong, they take that bull from us and still they survive. They try to find something we can't do. You can't raise a boy. Yes, we can. We do it all the time. Next.
All right. I mean, like I said, I mean, I do encourage y'all strength. Your fortitude. Y'all do a lot, and a lot of stuff kids I notice. I made videos about that too. So, but it's just a lot
Well,
of
thank
dudes
you
I ain't
for
really trying to hear all
acknowledging.
that. Dudes I ain't gonna really speak up because a lot of dudes they call you a sim trying to pander to women. So, a lot of stuff like that. You try to uplift women and stuff. So, you gonna hear a lot of brothers say it, but a lot of brothers they do feel like it. They deep down that they do appreciate women though, but they're not gonna say it on camera or make posts about it and stuff.
I see. I hear you. You see that? What Melinda said my mom did. My brother did exactly what my mom taught him. My stepdad came in our lives when he was 10. Before then, my brother had the foundation. You're right. Foundation starts, a lot of foundation starts before the age of 5. A basic, a standard, a hardcore, 5 and below. That's when the base, other than that, you're right. Before then, my brother had the foundation, right? My brother to this day brings his paycheck home. No, that's right. Let me see. Bring his to his wife and treats her like a queen. All right? She treats him like a king. Boy, girl, that's an amazing feeling. I hope that everybody experienced that feeling in their life. They are very equally yoked. I hope everyone, I get that. I get it. Let me see. Oh, Covington, that's my girl. Thank you, girl. Well, Jonathan, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, we didn't
I
talk
know.
everything about
I
the
want to talk
subject.
about once. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I have you know I change subjects. It's just conversation. I can't help it. But check this out. The young brother that spoke today, or made a comment today in one of your things, spoke in reference to women breeding. Now, first of all, I want to say this to that young brother, and I'm not going to call him out by name. I'm glad you backtracked on that and cleaned that up a little bit, and made it sound a little bit better. I appreciate that. But I just want to remind you that, yeah, black women don't breed. Only animals breed. Now, when they were chaining us up and raping us and you know raping our daughters and pushing us down, well, then they were saying that we were breeders, but we're not that anymore. But I appreciate you backtracking on it. Again, I just want to remind our brothers to start, finding some good in our sisters. Jonathan, say something nice about me. You start.
I mean, like I said, like your personality, your character. You're strong. You're strong. Your fortitude, your strength, and appreciate joining me this afternoon, and continue to stay blessed, bless all your family, and your late husband. He's still looking down over you, still protecting you, still providing for you, and giving you
Yep.
everything you need to make it in the world. Each and every step, he's not alone. You're not alone in this world. He's still with you within yourself.
You know what? And I like that. I want you to start getting our brothers to do that too. Brothers, tell your
It's
brothers.
pride and
Say,
ego. I'm trying to
brothers,
tell you.
today, say one good thing about a female in your life. It, I, you know what? That's not family because we don't want to hear all the, I love my mama. We know you love your mama. You're supposed to love your mama. We want to hear something different. We want to hear something that's going to make and uplift a black female. Brothers, I want you to take a moment of your day and find a black female and share some words of wisdoms of love just for who she is. We can't keep acknowledging our kings, and our kings aren't acknowledging us as queens. We want something different. So do that, Jonathan. Pass it on to your brothers. You on periodically through the day. Remind them to say something. nice to a queen today,
Okay.
tomorrow, and the next day.
Everybody, like I said, they queens. A lot of them, they just don't know their worth. They don't know their value. Like I said, they go through so much day in, day out. I mean, just having us
Thank
alive
you.
today, just going through the childbirth, going through slavery, and continue to get back up and keep trying to do it, for our upbringing. A lot of it's on their shoulders to breed, are men and women. So we have to understand and realize that, they sacrifice day in and day out, work countless hours. They never have a clock out time. They always on a duty. They always on call, and they really need to be loved. Really need to be protected, and they really need to
And on
be
top of
sought
that,
after.
and on top of all of that, she managed to stay beautiful. And you'd be surprised how much more beautiful a black woman could be on the inside than the out if you just treat her like a woman. If you treat any woman like a woman, you can bring their inside to the out, unless they just don't want to be there. Then you go to the next. It's no stress. But it's important that you guys remember us as the queens, as because we always remember you guys as our kings, like always. Okay, let's see what else.
Yeah,
Maurice
Marlon
is in. Hi,
said,
Maurice.
Black women are great cooks, great caregivers, helpful, lovable, even the smile lights up the world. I can go on and on, but I don't want to make it too long.
Thank you, Marlon. I like that. I appreciate that. Nicole. Hey, Nicole. Black
He
women
said black
age
women
slow.
age slow.
Right. You know what they say, Marlon? Good black don't crack unless it's on crack.
Uh oh.
But that's another topic. That's another
Uh
topic. We'll talk
oh.
about another.
Uh oh.
Melinda,
Well,
amen,
yeah, like I
Melinda.
said,
Oh, well, I know that's right, Melinda. I know that's right, girl. What'd you say, Jonathan?
no, I just saying, they've been disrespected. Like I said, we got to love them back to life and restore them, water them, plant them like we want a flower. We would want someone treating our mother or sister, grandmother, or even our own daughters and stuff.
Exactly.
Let's just
Exactly.
cut out all
And
the hate. Let's just come around, let's hug them, and be there for them.
exactly. And you know what, Jonathan? Sometimes when I read those little comments that these little snazzy men say, because I'm going to call them boys. I'm not even calling men. These little comments that these little boys say, um, um, I think to myself, what about your mama? Because unless she's another persuasion, she's a black woman. What about your sister, auntie? What about your grandmother? So you talking all that junk about what black women is, black woman that, but you came from one. What about that? When you gonna acknowledge that? When can you respect that? How come you can't respect that?
I mean, a lot of
I'm just
brothers have mommy issues, or they didn't like their mother as such, or slave maybe, or
what the world
have
is
bad
a mommy
relationships.
issue? If you got a mommy issue, somebody need to want. You know what? Keep it clean. Rated PG 13.
Uh-oh.
I honestly believe that the best thing black men could do is pay attention to the ones that. Okay, somebody's texting me. So I honestly believe the best thing that a black man could do is pay attention to the ones. Thank you. Who is that? That's Marlon.
Uh-oh.
Thank you,
Uh-oh.
Marlon. I appreciate that. And you know what, Marlon? I have more respect for you today than I did the other day when you was on here.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. I appreciate that. And I'm sure a lot of black women do. When you see us sometimes,
Oh, you done froze. You done froze again.
I know I'm getting texts. I see you guys that text me. When you see us sometimes, black men, don't look the other way. Speak. I don't not speak because you attracted. She fine. She bad. Hey, how you doing? Even if you're not attracted, Say, hey, how you doing? Hi, beautiful. Hi, queen. Hi, Nubia. Say something. Remember to lift us up like we lift you guys up. That's all I got to say. Remember to lift us up too. Hi, Shanika Bonaparte. That's my niece. Appreciate that. No problem, Marlon. No problem. Hey, Mama. They see
What's
you
going
in here.
on?
Nice group.
Hold on, you froze again.
Up.
All
That's
right,
what's
dude.
up.
Okay, Marlon said, JC, we may have had times where we got into it, but you're still my brother. I respect what you do on your channel. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you watching, tuning in. Here,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
just about every live I do. So I appreciate everybody that tune
Right,
in.
right, right.
I appreciate everybody.
We got to figure out a way to get around this lagging so we can talk and it goes right across at the right time. Bishop, Harold, James, Allen, women are queens and princes. Thank you, Bishop. We appreciate that. We
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
you know. And the ones of us that enjoy to be uplifted, go ahead and uplift us every now and then. I promise. We'll uplift you back. We'll uplift you back. Am I stalling out?
You said what now?
Damn, sis. I said, am I stalling?
No, no, you good.
Oh, okay. All right. So, is there anything else you want to talk about before we do
Oh no,
before you
I'm
do what
good.
you do?
I'm good.
Nothing?
No, I'm
So
good. I'm good. I appreciate.
we're good on
I'm
the long
good.
distance relationship thing,
Oh
right?
yeah. Back to the topic. Oh yeah, but yeah. Long distance, yeah. It's like I said, each his own. Some people may enjoy it, but as long
Right,
as you have
right.
trust and y'all can communicate, you can work stuff out, but y'all got to be on the same page and want the same thing, have similar core values, etc. If not, then it's just a waste of time.
Right, right. Okay, those of you who are left listening, Jonathan, can I give them the topic for tomorrow? Is that okay?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, okay. Those of you who are already listening, tell your friends or tell, some of the couple of Facebook people to come and join us. But tomorrow's topic is older women dating younger men. Is there a double standard?
Yeah,
Older
there's a.
women dating younger men. Is there a
Uh
double standard?
oh. Okay.
Aw, Bishop's in love.
Exactly. See what I mean?
How long have you been in that relationship, Bishop?
What's going on,
See, I don't know why we don't even see the same thing. Hey, Melinda. Cougars, yes. Right, Melinda? Melinda said cougars, yes. But cougars they don't date for end result. They date for a daily result. That's it.
You said 3 years.
Wow, that's nice. Hi, Remy.
Hey, Remy, what's going on with you?
Yes, but it is, but it shouldn't be. I will explain tomorrow. Okay, Marlon, explain tomorrow. Explain tomorrow. Be sure to meet us here. Somebody said I'm a jaguar. What's the difference, Melinda? So are you in your a jaguar? So that puts you what in your 30s, your 40s? I think I think 50s are cougars, right? What's a
I think it's
cougar?
35.
Really? Well, what
Yeah.
the? Well, what?
I should know, but I'm just saying, but
So am I just what a 30-year-old lady at 54? What am I?
you are a queen. That's what you are. You are a queen.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You
So
are a queen.
sweet.
So wear your crown. You know what I mean? Gotta wear it tonight, tomorrow night. Word. Be proud.
Whatever, Jonathan. Melinda says, I love younger men. Ooh, Melinda. Okay, you're
Uh-oh.
46. Okay,
Uh-oh.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Go, Melinda.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she loves younger men. Why you
Oh, man.
blushing, Jonathan?
Uh-oh. Oh, hey, hey.
Oh, let me stop. I got my whole tongue out on the.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, chill,
Wait,
chill.
I don't know what that was right here. Let's go. So Marlon, cougars need love. I dealt with a 30-ish-year-old woman, and I was 23. Oh, it didn't work, but it didn't work out, but definitely taught me a lot about myself. Hmm, I'm a lioness. Thank you, Bishop.
Uh-oh.
That's what I said too. So that was pretty cool. So Marlon said he was 23, she was 30-ish. I want to know, Marlon, did you think it was going to work out? Did you see a marriage with this older woman, or were you just enjoying life day by day? Just curious, where that was leading. But they have to. Right, Melinda, they do have to have a well-developed mind. I agree with that. And Jonathan, we talked about that earlier too.
Yeah.
That your mind is, and I'm just saying
Oh,
your person, whatever, Jonathan, your mind,
you're making me blush. Oh, no. Oh,
what,
my.
what your mind is very mature for your age. It really is. So it makes conversation easy.
Yeah, yeah, I try to,
Remy, I love them older. Yeah,
Exactly.
y'all killing me. All right, Remy. Now, how much older do you like them? I'm curious. I'm curious. Jonathan, how much older do you like them? Do you like them older? First of all, do you like them older?
Of course, that's my preference. I only date older women,
Oh,
so
okay. Okay, the older woman is your preference.
yeah.
Hmm. How much older will you go, Jonathan? How old is too old?
Um, I don't, I don't have a limit, Like I said, it's not about physical; it's about the spirit.
What did that have to do with that? That did you avoiding the answer? Now, look, Jonathan,
Hey, we can talk
you
about that
know when you
tomorrow.
invited me.
It's getting late. It's time. Everybody's
You
time to
knew when
go.
you invited me, Jonathan. I was gonna keep it real. So wait a minute. Wait, before you even answer, let's see what I gotta see what they're saying. Okay, yes, I can picture marriage. Oh, Marlon said he could picture marriage with her. But I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he said they're pushing on the gas pedal a little too fast. Is this one of those people you met online? No, he said 3 years. Did he not say three? Bishop, I would agree with that. The mind. Exactly is what he has told me. Something deep. And I'm like, wow, look at him schooling me. Oh, snap. That's what I'm talking about, Melinda Remy. I'm 28, so I'll say no older than 15 years from my age. Okay, that's cool. That means that at 28, you're looking for a little more maturity, and that's good. That's what's up. Marlon, let's just say I definitely ain't gonna forget her. She made sure of that. And you made a memory. And there's nothing wrong with making memories, Marlon. I try to say that. People think that when you make a memory that you're supposed to get married. You made a memory, now you gotta marry me. Let it go. Good job, Marlon. Bishop. Well, mine's is younger. She's in her 40 and I'm in my 50. You go, Bishop. Handle your business. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Oh, I heard something outside. It was, I guess they're still working on the lines. Anyway, okay, well, damn. Remy replied to Marlon. Women are always ahead of the men. That's true.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true. Immaturity. Every now and then you find one that's an extra booster, and that's where I say you are, Jonathan. You are that extra booster.
Uh-oh. Hey, hey, hey.
I mean, because you have that extra maturity, that you're able to start something like this, and and speak with some wisdom. You have that extra maturity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, Miss Covington said true. Colin said we still talk here and there to see how each other do, how each other are, but it's better not to be super close. And that's understandable too, Marlon. That's understandable too. It said Jonathan, of course. Uh-oh,
yeah.
what did she say before that? Before what?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Look fresh on me.
What? 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 Mm, I see you, Melinda. Okay, Bishop said, why is a why a woman is an adult at 18 and a man at 21? Because she matures quicker. Not only that, because of two, let's just say because she matures quicker. Rated PG 13. I have to chant that to myself when I know I'm about to say something that I shouldn't say.
Exactly. You gotta
Rated
be
PG
rated
13.
PG-13. He's
I'm gonna have to
attaboy.
start my own chat. I'm gonna call it "Tell Me Something Good."
Oh no! Oh,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, 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 whoa.
And I'm gonna start my own, and I'll tell you about it later.
Oh,
But
hey, 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 hey. But yeah,
what
let's.
what what what? If she's 18, I'm still considering her a kid. 18, yeah, she is. It is a kid. That's right. Do that. Some men aren't mature at 45. You're right. No, no. Some men aren't mature in their
We don't talk
50s.
about that tomorrow, but let's
And
talk
it
about
forces
tomorrow.
women in their 50s to date guys in their 40s because they don't have time for the immaturity that the men in the 50s are coming about. But that's another topic. We got to go into an older crowd for that one. That's a crazy something.
We're on the sexy crowd tomorrow,
Grown and sexy. Okay.
y'all.
Some look, Covington says she'll listen. Thank you, Miss
No,
Covington.
I'm be checking IDs for tomorrow's show, y'all. Y'all can't get in on unless you
Whatever,
check IDs.
Jonathan. Whatever. You're gonna get me in trouble with some of your followers. And
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not trying to do I'm
hey,
not trying to do that. I'm just look, I assume that you any guest that you have on live with you is speaking exactly what they believe in their minds. I feel like if I could respect what they're saying, they should be able to respect what I have to say too.
yeah.
At least respect. You know, I respect it. Oh, wait a minute. Jonathan, you're missing it. Let me see. Me and you need to do a live on that girl. Okay, Melinda. I'm keeping an eye on that. I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. I'll get in contact. Marlon James, man, fully mature at 25. Huh? But then again, did he say men are fully mature at 25? Marlon. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me be the one to tell you that is not true. Men are not. Everybody mature on different levels, but men mature behind women. They just do. I'm sorry. And 25 is nowhere near the correct number. If you're 25 and you still have to go back home and say, "Hey, mom, can I get a little bit on that light bill? I'll give it back to you later." Not your, not mature yet. Not mature. Marlon, I'm laughing my ass off. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Thank you, Marlon. I'm sorry, I should have looked. JC got me dying. Jonathan, what are you doing? Are you're behind the words? Do you know that?
Oh.
We can't. There you go. Come on down some more. Come on. Let the ladies see that handsome face. Come on. We can't see you.
Whoa. I'm showing too much skin, you know.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to have a Jonathan dating game in a couple of months. We're going to get 3 bachelorettes. Okay? Somebody said I'm talking. Oh, Lord. I'm going to get that man a stand. We do live. We do. Okay. Then I'm talking about a developed brain. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, we got you now. We got you now. The brain is developed by 25.
Yeah, the brain, yeah.
But Marlon,
Yeah,
I'm
like I said,
sorry.
we can talk about this tomorrow, though, you know.
The brain might be fully developed, but it's not fully working. And that's not an insult, but that's true. It's not all the way working yet. Not just for men, for a lot of people. Men and women, they that don't reach, any type of maturity by that time. Well,
But yeah, let's go close it out.
hmm,
Let's close it out. You know, we gotta pray. You wanna pray?
who?
Me and you, let's pray.
Okay, that's cool. Look at
Uh,
Marlon. You want me to handle that?
no,
Or you want to handle that?
I'm gonna take the lead. We're gonna pray tonight, okay?
Um, are we praying online? Are we praying in our own homes? What's going on?
We're gonna bow our heads. We're gonna pray. And we're gonna end the live, okay?
That's cool. Do you want to pray or you want me to pray? This is like a time.
No, I'll pray. I'll pray.
Ooh, Father, I'm praying right now if you don't hurry up and pray.
Okay, all right, dear Lord, thank you for this video. Thank you for sharing knowledge, and thank you for a sense of understanding, and thank you for everybody tuning in right now. Those who will be tuning in later, thank you for an awesome night, and thank you for my guests for coming on and shedding some new lights, and thank you for everything. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Amen.
All right,
That was cool. I like that.
all right then, y'all.
I like that.
Y'all make sure y'all share this video and y'all subscribe to the channel and you know, y'all have a blessed night. Peace.
Good night, guys.